count your blessings instead of shoot.
So after
All right, going live in 3 seconds. We're live, everyone.
We're live! So exciting! Hello, everyone! We're going to get started in just a few minutes. We're doing some preparatory work right now. We're setting up, getting audio things figured out, but we are so excited that you are joining us for today's Artslandia Happy Hour. Don't mind us while we get some technical things figured out here. This is so funny. We've got all these devices going. This is the new era of concert, right? I want to introduce you all to my backstage staff. My makeup artist now needs to come and powder my nose a little bit. Come on over, makeup artist. Isn't she adorable? She's so good. This is why it pays to do this at home. Okay, makeup artist. I'm ready. Oh, thank you. I just need a little bit on the nose. Little bit. Oh, perfect. Okay, I think I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you, makeup artist. We've got about T-minus 5 minutes. I think that's the earliest I've ever been in my life. Christine!
oh, you can hear me and see me.
I can hear and see you.
Wonderful.
We're going to make sure that it's working on Facebook as well. And folks, if you are just now tuning in, please feel free to comment. We want to get to your comments too during this. We're going to have a parlor party going on, right? Like the salon concerts of old. Right, Christine?
Yes, except for lots of different salons.
That's exactly right. Not at the same salon. And after a while, we're all going to need to go to the real salon.
Yes, have you seen that meme floating around that says in 3 weeks we're all going to find out everybody's real hair color?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I refuse to let that happen, but it's going to happen. There's nothing I can do. Christine, I love that lip color.
Thank you.
Good.
Wonderful. Oh, what an amazing time. Well, we've got people that we hope are listening from Canada and from Europe and from Poland. This is pretty exciting.
Poland! Oh my goodness. And Adam and Janet, you're there too. You've got people coming. Oh, look at, she's popping in. They're popping. Oh my goodness. All sorts of party. I'm trying to figure out how on Facebook to get the live. There, okay, there we go. So we can see the comments.
Did you find it?
I think so. I'm not seeing the comments. Oh, there we go. I just need to mute myself. There we go. Good. Hello. Well, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Look at all these great comments. Everyone is coming on. We've got watch parties happening. Oh, this is exciting. Misty! Hello, Misty. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you. Oh, it's working. Parlor party time, someone said. That's exactly right. Thank you, Paul. We're bringing it back. Bringing back the parlor party. And Michael Allen Harrison is with us. Hi, Michael. We're so excited to hear you tomorrow. And Susanna Mars. Hello, Susanna. Mwah. Look at all of this. Ooh, Greg said, what's up, Katie? What's up, Greg? How's it going? Oh, we are so grateful that you're all here joining us. Just a few more minutes. We'll get some more friends joining us here, and then we'll get started. This is definitely going to be a party.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah, hey, Dan.
Ah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wonderful. We just had a comment that said that you were the only person they could hear. So I'm just making sure that's not because you were the only person talking.
Everyone, yes. Everyone, make sure that you can hear us. So give us a little shout out if you cannot.
Oh no, I can see my face now.
Yes, I can see you too, Dan. That's great. So it's flipping over beautifully.
Perfect.
All this new technology. Bear with us, folks. We're just so glad that we can join you all today.
We're going to do a test.
Oh, great. Okay. Janet and Adam are going to do a little musical test. Then Anna and
no,
Christina
just a
will do a
vocal-
little... Oh, just a test. Oh,
Not
okay.
our chords.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we were trying to see if we talked whether we would go become the large screen, but it,
And you are indeed. Yes.
okay.
Are you going to sing now too, Adam?
No, we're good.
Hooray!
Hooray, how many devices do we all have?
Oh my gosh, I know. All the devices.
10, 12.
All the devices are going at the same time right now. We've got another minute here, folks. Grab your favorite beverage. Grab your cocktails. It is happy hour after all. Grab your loved ones nearby that are in quarantine with you. Grab all of your devices. And then we will get started. Oh, my butler is here actually. Before I get started, I need my butler to come in and to deliver to me my beverage of choice for the evening. Butler, would you mind handing me my my brandy snifter, please? Come on in. Oh, yes.
That's what you're
Oh,
looking for?
thank you. Oh, look at this handsome butler. This is what happens when you work from home.
Yeah, I guess so.
Put your kids. Isn't that great?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Butler.
Sure
Appreciate
thing.
it. All right. Oh, he is well paid. Absolutely. In homework. All right, everyone. It is 5 o'clock time for our Artslandia happy hour. It is a joy to be with you tonight. I'm so excited that Artslandia asked me to do this concert, but I am more excited that I am not alone doing this concert. I have always been a social person. That does not come as a surprise to anyone. I love making music with other people, though. Making music for me it's a community event. It's something that is always shared. It must be shared. And so today I am delighted to have on this concert with me two dynamic duos from different parts of the state. We are actually coming to you live from 3 different points in the state of Oregon. We have Christine Eggert and Dan Kosarek. Wave to us and give a howdy, Dan and Christine.
Hello! Hello, hello!
They're over in Medford. And we have Janet Coleman and Adam Lamott over in Portland. Hello, Janet and Adam. You lovely people. Oh my goodness. How fortunate to have these amazing duos. We have this wonderful shared musical history between us, and we want to bring to you kind of the style of the parlor concerts of old. And we are so grateful that today's concert is brought to us, or brought to you, by the fabulous Portland Opera. Portland Opera sadly has had to halt their current season, their 2019-2020 season, in light of COVID-19 and our stay-at-home initiatives. We're all trying to do our part to keep each other safe and to stay safe, and so we've got to stay home. And Portland Opera has made the tough decision then to shutter for the season, but they are fully prepared for an amazing season starting in the 2021 season. There's all sorts of fabulous things. There's some Verdi, some Puccini, and they're going to start their season off with a Frida celebration. What better way to kick off any season than with Frida Kahlo? So today we want to thank Portland Opera for sponsoring this concert, and we also want to tell you that there's a tip jar that if you are so inclined to give anything, and if you're not, that's okay too, but if you are inclined to give a little tip for this concert, those donations will be going to Portland Opera and keeping the arts alive in our community well past when we are done with COVID-19. That's the hope and what we are aspiring toward. All right, let's get this started. So I want to start with one of my favorite songs, and I feel like it's very appropriate for this day and age. This is actually an old Rosemary Clooney tune, also made famous by Bing Crosby. And this is from the musical, the Irving Berlin musical, White Christmas. Outside my door right now, it's snowing. So this feels very appropriate to be singing this. But more importantly, this song has a very important message. It has a very special message that speaks to the time and the era that we are living in right now. This is Count Your Blessings Instead of Sheep. Bear with me. All my devices here. I want to also say that this wonderful accompaniment that is being played across the miles was made possible by the two dear pianists that are part of this concert. This is Janet Coleman tickling the ivories on this one. Oh, technical difficulties. And no matter how many times you test this, the wonderful thing about these Artslandia concerts too is that they are happening every day at 5 o'clock. So every day you have an opportunity to hear someone wonderful in our community making music. If you're missing live arts like I am, like we all are right now, tune in to Artslandia at 5 o'clock and you're going to find some amazing things. All right. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you fall asleep counting your blessings. Oh, gets me every time, every time. Janet and I have a long history with that song. She was with me when I was pregnant with both of my babes. We were doing concerts together, and that was always a favorite of mine to end concerts with. And I am overjoyed to be starting today's concert with you. Let's take a look at who's tuning in. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, hi, Portland Opera. Thank you, Portland Opera, for what you are doing in our community to keep the arts alive. We appreciate you so much, and we appreciate that you are sponsoring this concert today. Oh, and Ashley, our fearless leader over at Artslandia. I said Portslandia, whoops. At Artslandia in Portland. Thank you so much, Ashley. Oh, thank you, everyone. Good. I'm so glad that the sound is working well. That is great. Oh, and I'm so glad that you are looking forward to happy hour. Carol, thank you, Carol. Erica, I'm so glad that the sound is going well. Thank you. All right, I want to give you another kind of nostalgic tune, also in tribute to Rosemary Clooney. She's one of my favorites. This was one of her famous tunes called Tenderly. And once again, this wonderful accompaniment is made possible by Janet Coleman. As we're all trying to figure this out as artists, trying to make music across the interwebs, across the miles with one another, it's not easy. We're all very social creatures. We all want so badly to share that which really fills our soul, and so this technology affords us the opportunity to do so, but it makes it complicated sometimes to do this real-time accompaniment. So I am so grateful that Janet and also Christine have recorded these accompaniment tracks. I'm so excited for you to be able to hear them in the concert a little bit later on as well. Once again, this is the famous Rosemary Clooney tune, Tenderly. The evening breeze caressed the trees tenderly. The trembling trees embraced the breeze tenderly. Then oh, it stopped. What is happening? We're gonna start it again. Technology. The evening breeze caressed the trees tenderly. The trembling trees embraced the breeze tenderly. I figured it out, folks. It's because my mother is texting me right now. Can you believe it? She is texting me. Stop texting me, Mother. If you're watching this, stop texting so that I can do this. We figured out that if I put this on airplane mode, it won't work. So we're going to try this one more time, and hopefully Mama stops texting. Here we go. Third time's charm. The evening breeze caressed the trees tenderly. The trembling trees embraced the breeze tenderly. Then you and I came wandering by and lost in opened wide and closed me inside. You took my lips, you took my love so tenderly. The shore once kissed by sea and mist tenderly. I can't forget how two hearts met breathlessly. Your arms opened wide and closed me inside. You took my lips, you took my love so tenderly. Thank you so much, Janet, for those beautiful accompaniments. You're going to have the privilege and the pleasure of hearing from Janet and her husband, Adam Lamont, in just a minute. I have one more song that I want to share with you before I pass the baton. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, this is the 5 o'clock happy hour with Artslandia. Hopefully you have your beverage of choice in hand with you. I have a very special treat with me. My glorious neighbor, Kimberly, hi Kimberly, let me borrow this amazing, look at this, 100-year-old bottle of Grand Marnier. I will not be partaking in this. This is Kimberly's. And this, full disclosure, is water, but it's beautiful. And this is happy hour. This next piece is one of my favorites. This is a Ricky Ian Gordon setting of the Emily Dickinson poem, Will There Really Be a Morning?, which is so apropos right now. All joking aside, we tend to wake up these days and not even know what day it is, right? How many days are we into quarantine, and are we into safe social distancing? we tend to kind of lose track of what's going on around us. This poem, as Emily Dickinson really intended it, is to question the miracle that is every morning, every day that we get. And that's a privilege, and it's a joy, and it's a blessing. And I love how she penned this poem, and it feels so meaningful right now. I love this Ricky Ian Gordon setting of it. This beautiful accompaniment is by my dear friend Christine Eggert, and you're going to hear from Christine next. I hope that this touches you as much as it has touched me. Will there really be a morning? Is there such a thing as day? Could I see it from the mountains if I were as tall as they? Has it feet like water lilies? Has it feathers like a bird? Does it come from famous places, of which I have never heard? Oh, some scholar, oh, some sailor Oh, some wise men from the sky, please to tell this little pilgrim where the place called morning lies. Will there really be a morning? Is there such a thing as day? Could I see it from the mountains if I were as tall as they? Has it feet like water lilies? Has it feathers like a bird? Does it come from famous places of which I have never heard? Oh, some scholar, oh, some sailor, oh, some wise men from the sky, please to tell this little pilgrim where the place called morning lies. Christine, thank you so much for that beautiful accompaniment, and thank you, Janet, for the beautiful accompaniment. It has been a joy to join you all. I'll see you in a little bit, but I want to just, with ardent joy and happiness, introduce you to my dear, dear friends who are going to take over from take the program over right now and take it from me. This is the wonderful Christine Eggert and her husband, Dan Kosarek. Dan and Christine, how are you over there in Medford?
Great.
Good.
Thank you, Katie, for this wonderful day, for this fabulous chance to make music with you, even across all this distance. I just love that we're doing this in all different corners of Oregon. It's really special.
Yeah, it is. For us today, we're going to be performing just a few bits of a piece written by a favorite composer of ours. His name is Ola Yelo. I don't know, maybe he's watching today. He's based in Los Angeles, and he mostly writes choral music. And his music is just absolutely stunning. Today we're going to be performing three snippets, little vignettes, a piece called Stone Rose that was originally written for piano and cello. And all of these vignettes were written to basically express Ola's love for New York, where he lived off and on for a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just play one for you. We'll check out comments.
I'll go sit down.
And then we'll go that way. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Hudson. Such beautiful music.
Here, you can. Are you gonna do everything? No, Dan, you hold the.
You've been looking at the computer the whole time.
I've taken it to be my role to answer all of the Facebook comments, and that's fun, but I keep messing up. Boy, the technology that it took to figure out how to share this concert with Katie and with Janet and with Adam.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you, it was something else. So we are all a little bit, I don't know. Well, we've learned a lot in the last few days, and we're sure grateful to Artslandia for inviting us to do this most wonderful concert with Katie, our dear friend. So the second piece that we're going to play for you is called Sidewalks. I like it. It has this sort of waltz feel, and it's a real duet. That's something I love about Ola Yelo's music. The music just feels like two equal partners. You know, it's like song and wind, or like, I don't know, water and air or something. You really need both. So here is Sidewalks by Ola Yelo. Made me talk. Unbelievable.
So, this is such a different experience here, playing in this piano room. This piano that's right behind us here is an 1898 Erard piano.
Ooh, show them this.
Oh, I can't really show them that because this is the microphone.
Right.
It's an extremely cool instrument, very rare, and tuned to A equals 434-ish, so I have to pull out just a little bit further than normal. Another really neat thing about being able to play at home is being able to put her French piano with my French flugelhorn. And the only reason that we're able to play these cello works is because I have this fourth valve here, and that allows me to go quite a bit lower than a normal three-valved instrument would allow me to go. So the amount of expression I can get out of this instrument is quite extensive. The last piece that we're going to perform of Ola's is it's my favorite on this set. I really, really love it, even though I can't remember what it's called right now. It's called Madison. This is just absolutely stunning music.
It's my favorite. I cry actually every time I play it still.
I hope Christine doesn't cry this time. But here's the last thing we're going to play for you. This is Madison by Ola Yalo. And if you're watching, Ola, thank you for your beautiful music. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Katie.
Dan and Christine, you're amazing. That was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I was tearing up too, Christine. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who is tuning in to, I'm looking at your comments. Yes, Leona, I believe that you are probably related to Dan. Your last name is the same, and you said moms are proud too. Yes, you are absolutely right. I know my mama is looking in on this. All of our mamas are watching this. Oh, Dan and Christine, that was absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh. Now I would like to introduce another dynamic duo. This is Janet Coleman and Adam Lamont. They are joining us from Portland, their beautiful home in Portland. Hello, Janet and Adam.
Hi! That was beautiful, Christine and Dan and Katie. Gorgeous.
Take it away, guys.
to everybody watching. Happy hour. I think this is an incredible thing that Artslandia is doing for our community and beyond. So thank you, Artslandia, for figuring this whole thing out. And yeah, figuring out the tech side of this whole thing. This is like long distance chamber music in a way. It's totally uncharted territory for all of us, really. But it seems to be working, so knock on wood. And hi, Mom. I hope you've figured out how to tune in. And you can text me. It's fine. It's not going to ruin our show here. I also wanted to do a thank you to Portland Opera for presenting this. All arts organizations in Portland and really everywhere are feeling the pinch of this, and so our hearts and support go out to you guys and other organizations. Speaking of which, Janet and I are going to continue doing these live stream type things. Actually, when Katie approached us about doing this today, I was in the middle of figuring out how exactly we were going to do these concerts that we're starting to do. This coming Wednesday, we're calling them Hump Day House Concerts. And please, if you would like to join in, please do, completely free of charge. And you can find out more through our YouTube channel called Amadeus Chamber Orchestra. It's my orchestra that I started a couple years ago. You can find out about it. Also, just do a Google search for Amadeus Chamber Orchestra or on our Facebook page. That would be greatly appreciated. And so we'll start doing that every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So you can start your happy hour with Artslandia on Wednesday, have a little dinner break and maybe a couple more happy hours, and then get back to us at 7 p.m. Where we'll be live streaming from here, just like you're seeing right now. So we've got a couple of arias essentially to kind of tie into the opera program here. The first one that we'll play for you is by Christoph Willibald von Gluck, fun to say, and he is definitely not watching right now. He was back in the 18th century. This is just around the end of the Baroque period, and a beautiful opera that he wrote called Orfeo, and this is the melody from Orfeo. When we were rehearsing this morning, Janet said, "Yeah, I think something terrible just happened in the opera." So you can imagine something terrible just happened, and it'll make a lot of sense. So enjoy. have one other aria. It's actually called cavatina, which is a form of an aria. It's a short aria by Joachim Raff, who was a contemporary of Brahms. Not well known as he should be, as you'll hear in this gorgeous little aria. Yeah, beautiful piece, huh? It's just it's such opera. It's just become one of my favorites. So we're going to end with truly something that is a first for all of us. We're going to attempt an Olympic feat. We're going to pass the torch, as it were, and this last song called I'll Be Seeing You. And we're going to start here in Portland and then we'll travel around the state of Oregon with a little chamber music here. So it's our own arrangement. You will never hear anything like this probably ever again. So this is I'll Be Seeing You. Thank you all for joining in.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. Thank you so much, Janet and Adam, Janet Coleman, Adam Lamont. Thank you to Christine Eggert and Dan Kosarek. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Wow, that worked. Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Class to technology across the miles. Wow. Thank you all so much for joining us today for this 5 o'clock happy hour with Artslandia. Before we close, I want to mention the passing of Portland's most beloved philanthropist. We lost Arlene Schnitzer today. And I want to give our heartfelt condolences to the entire Schnitzer family, Jordan and your family. We thank you so much for everything that Arlene, that the Schnitzer family has done for the arts throughout Oregon, but especially in Portland. The Artslandia family gives our love to the Schnitzer family. So we want to close by acknowledging Arlene Schnitzer. We also want to thank Portland Opera for supporting this concert. And thank you to Ashley Coates and to Misty Tromple at Artslandia for helping us to put all of this technology together. We are so appreciative that you joined us. Make sure that you tune in again. 5 o'clock every day, Artslandia has another artist that they feature, and we could not be more grateful. We have to share what really fills our souls with the world right now. We have to share, and thank you, Artslandia, for making that possible. Tomorrow night, you're going to hear the amazing sounds, the amazing music of Michael Allen Harrison. Tune in. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. Again, thank you all for joining us. Stay home. Stay safe, and keep making music. We love you all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, my friends. Mwah.
Bye.